These are the lands explored and settled by the Vikings, fierce warriors who dominated the seas for centuries. Their longships, sleek and powerful, struck fear into the hearts of many. We often picture them in horned helmets leading brutal raids, but what happened to these legendary Norsemen? Did they simply vanish without a trace? Today we will find out right here on Documentify TV. The truth, as with most things in history, is more complex. Let's explore why the era of Viking raids and exploration, known as the Viking Age, came to an end around 1066 AD. Raiding was a lucrative business for the Vikings. These European towns and monasteries were filled with treasures ripe for the taking. But Europe changed. Towns grew stronger, built walls and defenses, and organized their own forces to fight back. The element of surprise, a key Viking tactic, was lost. The Viking blacksmiths were carving weapons and armor, but these tools were no longer enough to guarantee success in raids. Additionally, the rise of Christianity discouraged attacks on monasteries. Viking leaders, ever pragmatic, saw trade as a more sustainable option. They began to utilize their shipbuilding skills and seafaring knowledge for peaceful commerce. These Viking ships, once filled with warriors, are now laden with furs, timber, and other goods. They established trade networks across Europe and beyond, becoming skilled merchants. This shift from raiding to trade marked a significant change in Viking society. Viking societies also became more complex. Here we see a bustling Viking settlement with farms, houses, and a thriving marketplace. Kings emerged, uniting previously disparate groups. This led to a more centralized form of government and a stronger sense of national identity. Christianity spread rapidly throughout Viking territories, influencing their culture and weakening their distinct pagan beliefs. This Viking leader is being baptized, adopting Christianity and a new name. This cultural shift had a profound impact on the Viking way of life. One specific mystery remains: the disappearance of Norse settlements in Greenland around the 15th century. These ruins are all that remain of once thriving settlements. Archaeologists continue to excavate these ruins, piecing together the lives of these forgotten Vikings. Experts debate the reasons for their disappearance. Here, we see a map highlighting the location of Greenland and surrounding Inuit settlements. Some theories include climate change. A shift towards a harsher climate with colder temperatures might have made farming and hunting difficult. Resource depletion. Overhunting and unsustainable practices could have depleted resources like walrus and seals, essential for survival. Disease outbreaks. A devastating epidemic could have decimated the population, leaving the settlements vulnerable. Inuit conflicts. Competition with the native Inuit for resources might have escalated, leading to conflict and ultimately abandonment. Likely, a combination of these factors led to the demise of the Greenland settlements. The harsh environment, dwindling resources, and potential conflict made continued habitation unsustainable. While the Viking Age ended, Viking culture lives on. Take a look at these folks. Their descendants, Danes, Swedes, Norwegians, Icelanders, and Faroes Islanders still preserve their heritage. Traditional festivals, music, and storytelling keep Viking traditions alive. New research continues to shed light on the Viking world. We're constantly learning more about their complex social structures, trade routes, and even their daily lives. The Vikings may not have vanished, but their era of raiding and exploration did come to an end. Their legacy, however, remains a fascinating chapter in human history. What are your thoughts? Are you of a descendant of the Vikings or Norse? What can you share with our community? Leave them in the comments. Until then, folks, see you in our next video right here on Documentify TV.